Day 4 of Manitex 2025, Manipur government signed Memorandum of Understanding with 4 international firms to export local handlooms and handicraft products worth 4 crore 9 lakh rupees in space. Malicious virus design as a new register. PM Kishan Yojana application hacked WhatsApp accounts of several users, including those in Manipur. Fact PM Kishan app infects the phones sent link automatically to contacts. Unknown miscreant set fire to Tribong STO office in Churachandpur district. No injuries reported, but several documents related to the internally displaced persons reportedly destroyed. Indefinite band called by civil society organization in Kukching since midnight over poor conditions of Kukching Lamkai Wabagai Lamkai stretch along National Highway 137 close a cripples normal life in Kukching district headquarters. And the powerful explosions near Red Fort metro station claimed several lives and injuries and many others. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired high-level security review meeting. PM Modi rose those behind the horrific loss will not be spared. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. In a moment of election for weavers and artisans of the state, 4 international firms today signed a landmark Memorandum of Understanding (MOUs) with state government for procurement of handloom and handicraft products worth 4 crore 9 lakh rupees in first phase within a year. The Memorandum of Understanding were linked today on the 4th day of Manitex 2025 between Director of Handloom and Textile Ilangbam Jiten and representatives of international firms. Artists of Export Trade Jaipur Private Limited, represented by Yuka Isetek, Krishna Mehta Studios and Prama by Pratima Pandey, represented by Pratima Pandey, and N.E. Silk, represented by business head Arjun Bhorali. Speaking on the occasion, Director Ilangbam Jiten said the buyers from the 16 countries are participating in Manitex 2025 and the agreement marked a significant milestone in promoting Manipur's handloom and handicraft sector globally. He expressed happiness that Manitex 2025 has successfully achieved its objective of linking local artisans with international markets. Jiten added that with these Memorandum of Understanding, handloom and handicraft products from Manipur, including cotton, saris, stoles, silk items, home furnishings, and bamboo products, will now reach international buyers, showcasing the artistry and heritage of the state on a global stage.
Makoina poaching asi yang kanda order mayam phange haiba order sing si Manipur da cotton na chaba khoi gi cotton gi sari sing cotton gi stole sing home furnishing item sing akhoi da leba motif sing asi gi original motif sing di akhoi amata mangaloi mangandraga semgodreba adu home furnishing item mama moina identify tawre iban kongna gi kitang less hoina makoi order tawi adu bamboo si amro ne bamboo ne silky poaching maro nupi sing gi garment sing stole sing traditional motif jawba adu makal gi phi puna making asi makoina identify tawre haiba poaching asi makoina chahi amada haiba buyer majina 16 countries dagi ahanba initial oina makoina about 4.9 crore muki chahi magi orders makoi tawnagane haiba koi memorandum of understanding asi dignitaries mamana koi MOU sign tawnagibaduni.
Speaking in connection to the signing of Memorandum of Understanding, Artisan Export Trade Jaipur Private Limited representatives Yuka Isetek expressed that Manitex 2025 has provided an opportunity to explore the rich handloomed and handicraft creations of Manipur weavers and artisans. She shared her delight in being part of the expo and noted that the products she procured could be adapted to suit the preference of Japanese buyers, reflecting the global potential of Manipur's traditional craftsmanship.
I explored something very potential in terms of textile from Manipur. I really respect the motifs and everything of the textile from Manipur. I can convert that your beautiful textile to a Western garment to fit to Japanese market, to spread the Manipuri beautiful textile to my market.
buyers from across the world. So of course I'm going to style it. It's the first initiative of taking the textile and converting it into a garment, and let's see where we can go. But textile is something also I'm looking at, and converting it into a garment and taking it internationally. So I work with very high-end clients.
Even today, we'll be buying some volumes of samples and make the payment and take it as samples so that the required customer feedback can be taken and future volumes can be assured.
A malicious virus designed as a new register PM Kishan Yojana application has been hacking WhatsApp accounts of several users, including those in Manipur. The virus spreads through a fraudulent WhatsApp message link related to the Prime Minister Kishan Yojana scheme. Once users click on the link or download the fake app, their phones become compromised and go out of control. One of the staff member of Impact News also fell victims of the cyber attack. The infected phone automatically forwarded the malicious link to WhatsApp groups and individuals' contacts, while the users began receiving multiple OTP messages. Impact News cautioned the public not to open the click on any link or app titled New Register PM Kishan Yojana and urges everyone to remain vigilant to protect their cyber safety. Several students have been facing several inconveniences as service of Manipur e-service website went down since the last few days. Students are unable to avail services including online processing of scholarships, certificates for other backward classes, domiciled and income. According to Impact News sources, the Manipur government e-service website has been down since the last few days. Moreover, officials of relevant authorities are working to restore the website at the soonest. Unknown miscreants set fire to Tribong SDO office in Churachandpur district around 8:30 p.m. last night. No injuries were reported in the incident. According to Impact News sources, about 8 unidentified individuals forcibly entered the office by breaking its door and windows before setting fire to items inside. Nearby residents rushed to the scene and managed to extinguish the flames. Most documents related to Kuki internally displaced persons along with a computer set, furniture and other office materials were completely destroyed in the blast. Police have registered a case but no arrests have been made so far. Motives behind the arson remains unknown. Indefinite ban called by a civil society organization in Kakching since midnight over the poor conditions of Kakching-Lamkai-Wabagai-Lamkai stretch along National Highway 137 close a cripple's normal life in the district headquarters today. Markets, schools, colleges and private offices remained closed as Band supporters blocked roads by burning tires and placing tree branches to hold vehicular movement. In response, officials of Public Works Department began repair works, filling potholes along the damaged stretch. Security has been tightened across the district to prevent any untoward incidents during the band. Kakching MLA M. Rameshwar clarifies that his proposal to repair Kakching-Lamkai-Kakching Bajar Road under MLA Local Area Development Fund was disapproved by Governor as this stretch falls under a national highway and comes under central authority. Despite this, the MLA said he continued to urge the concerned authorities to take up the road repair work for public convenience. He made the remark while inspecting Kakching-Mayai-Laikai Yaikom Road stretch where improvement work are underway using new technology. Rameshwar further informed that several vital road projects in the area are nearing completions and reaffirmed his commitment to enhancing road infrastructure across Kakching district. He assured that roads in his constituency will be upgraded using paver block technology for long-term durability. Joint Youth Development Committee JYDC Maitei Pangal Mayang Imphal urges authorities to ensure strict quality control in the ongoing repair work of Wangoi Segmaijind Road along National Highway 137 close A Mayailambi. Speaking to media, JYDC President Chesam Achoba said the road has remained in poor condition for a long time and repair works were initiated only after several agitations by local bodies and associations. However, he expressed serious concern over the substandard work, alleging that contractors failed to maintain the proper quality standards. He pointed out that broken bricks used to fill the potholes were not removed before resurfacing, indicating careless workmanship. The committee has appealed to the concerned authorities to immediately intervene and ensure that the repair works are carried out with proper supervisions and quality assurance for long-term durability.
Semhauringaida Masutana, the quality mental Doraga Semhauringaida Makta, I quit Ladiba, Zagazagaki Prasasingam, Zagazagaki Club, Ladiba using the Topiraga, Shamba Liva, Lever is now Sinduga, Leva Tigada, Sinduga Department, Missing Duga, Tanaraga, she was Sumaito Honing, Sumaito Honing, I was saying, Motahui, Yamtuna, and Salani, Aduga Department, Saitaso, I sana Sunga Sigi, Department, Magata, Poldo, what is Hanazaki, Ravani, Department, so Sembi Riba, Tabuk Zeta, quality control Tona, Prasagis happening at the Makta. Miang the Mutakala, Yang Salaningi, Aduga Sembira Pagita Maktasaway, Taza Sembiri Posi, Loishan Miramo Masutana, Tabuto Viramo.
30th anniversaries of Lamyanba NK Sanajauba was observed at Singjamay Wangba, Torban Ketrilekay today. Lamyanba Sanajauba Ningxing Taupang Lupt and NK Sanajauba Memorial Trust jointly organized the memorial event. Attendees paid floral tributes to NK Sanajauba's memorial. Speaking on the sideline, UNLF, the former chairman Ningthemcha Sanayaima Meghan highlighted the need for the present generations to revisit and discuss the ideologies of NK Sanajauba and take collective responsibilities for safeguarding Manipur. He described NK Sanajauba as a man of integrity who stood firmly for truth and sacrificed his life as part of his struggle for the land and its people. Late NK Sanajauba was not only the founder editor of a monthly publication, Lamyanba, but also served as the founder organization secretary of United National Liberation Front and Manipur Cultural Integration Conference since the 1960s.
Ngasi ko le paki we phim yamna lo tan pham makai khuding maktagi chapsalak pa phim economy gi phim sukang khong chal phim sesta now en kes sana jabum ba music gi mathuk ta ba se hen mek sing sung do re masai integrity leiba achum bagi da makta hanjan na jail changba ki da ba magi punsi do struggle magi saktam lokhi ba dum ba music mer na sing yamna mathuk ta re ngasi gi mirolna marona naharo singna madu khidam madu neinadana lepak sigi kunai sigi ori phim sidagi lepak kunai for kannaba thabak thonang lobanga mabadi longna honerdi lepak yam kana oine hapse koi mirolda marona naharo singda sipau se pining.
Manipur University Psychology Department commenced a two-day national seminar on technology and mental well-being at the University Court Hall today. Speaking at the inaugural session, Dean of Schools of Mathematics and Physical Sciences, Professor Sumitra Potsangbam emphasized the importance of using technology responsibly. She cautioned that while proper utilizations of technology benefits society, its misuse can cause harms and adversely affect mental health. As part of the program, a magazine and a book titled Mental Health and Conflict Paradigm were also released. Department of Earth Science Professor S. Ibotombi, Tripura University Department of Psychology Professor Nutant Kumar S. Thingujam, Psychology Department Head Professor S. Jibont Kumar, among others, graced the event.
In our time, we never heard of counseling, we never heard of therapy, but now I think it has become the norm, especially in the advanced states or in the other countries, advanced countries. I have heard that most of the students, they have a therapist. So that just shows that they have so much of pressure. And this kind of pressure, it can be related to the advancement in technology. The seminar that is being conducted will address this kind of issues, and it will help in working out strategies on how technology can be used for the advancement and for the benefit of human beings, and at the same time not to let it affect the mental health.
So suicide is one of the third highest cause of death because of mental disorder. So this disability, this discomfort or this disorder may also be because of this technology that we have. To be very honest, this technology which is supposed to be a boon is sometimes becoming a curse to someone.
Two-day national seminar on tourism and sustainable transformation marking World Tourism Day 2025 commenced today at the training hall of Department of Vocational Studies and Skill Development, Manipur University. The event is jointly organized by the Department and Manipur University Alumni Association. A souvenir was released at the inaugural session. Speaking on the occasion, Dean of School of Social Sciences, Professor Memcha Loitongbam, highlighted that tourism sector is the fastest growing sector globally, noting its role in creating employment opportunities for youths and fostering cultural exchange. She expressed optimism that Manipur's economy will witness substantial growth with great emphasis on tourism development. Manipur University Education Department observed a National Education Day today under the theme AI and Education, Preserving Human Agency in a World of Automations. The event commemorated the birth anniversary of Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, the first Education Minister of India, considered the visionary architect of modern Indian education. Eminent dignitaries, including Dean of Schools of Education Professor Premila Maishnam, Head of Department Education Professor Kaisham Sitaljit, and Assistant Professor, Department of Education Dr. C.H. Beda, graced the event held at the department's conference hall. National Institute of Technology NIT Manipur today organized a face-to-face science direct AI and author workshop titled Publishing with Purpose: Optimal Use of Science Direct and Advanced Manuscript Development Tips under Elsevier's National Capacity Building Program. The workshop was held at the seminar hall of NIT Manipur. Director Professor D.V.L. and Somaya Julu delivered the keynote address, highlighting the importance of quality research publications and effective use of digital research platforms. Registrar Professor K.H. Tomba also attended and interacted with participants. Customer Success Managers Elsevier South Asia Dr. Nitin Ghoshal served as the resource person. Around 50 faculty and staff members participated in the interactive session, which covers topics such as research issues identification, publication workflows, research metrics, manuscript writing, enhancing visibilities, and the optimal use of science direct and AI tools. The event concluded with a question and answer session and quiz to reinforce learning. Coordinated under the guidance of Assistant Librarian NIT Manipur Dr. Vidyapati, the workshop aims to strengthen research competencies and promote best practice in scholarly publishing. NHPC marked its 51st Foundation Day at Loktak Project, Vishnupur District. Deputy Commissioner Pooja Ilangbam, 32nd CRPF Battalion Commandant Arun Kumar Meena, 8th CRPF Battalion I Commandant Chandra Sekhar, NHPC Head of a Project Nitish Kumar, along with GM the Electrical NHPC officer and staff attended the event. As part of the event, the flag of NHPC was hoisted and stalls were opened. The celebration also featured cultural performances by students of Kendriya Vidyalaya, Loktak and NHPC staff members. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on powerful blast near Red Fort metro stations in Delhi, which claimed several lives and injured many others. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Sangai tutorial Kwakathen ki class 10 amadi 12 ki revision course ki admission form thaba hauzare. Class 12 ki oina lakliba November 3 tagi class hauzaragani, loinana class 10 gina December 1st week tagi class hauzaragani. Sahi kuding ki position holder kaya puthokliba coaching center asida ben amadi hostel ki kudong chabasu nuvigani.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. Moving on with our bulletin. A powerful explosion ripped through a Hyundai i20 car near the Red Fort metro station in Delhi last evening, killing at least 8 people and injured several others. The blast occurred around 6:52 p.m., leaving mangled bodies and several vehicles damaged. Following the incident, a high alert has been sounded across the national capital. Delhi police have invoked sections of Unlawful Activities Prevention Act UAPA after forensic evidence and intelligence input suggested possible terror links. 3 Kashmiri doctors, Adil Ahmad Rathar, Muzammil Sakhild and Umar Mohammed, are reportedly being investigated in connection with the explosion. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a high-level security review meeting today to assess the situation. Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan, Director of the Intelligence Bureau, Director General of the National Investigation Agency and Delhi Police Commissioner attended the meeting. The DGP of Jammu and Kashmir also joined the meeting virtually. Home Ministry has handed over probed into the incident to National Investigation Agency NIA. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured that those behind the horrific blast in Delhi will not be spared and will be brought to justice. Speaking at an event in Thimphu, Bhutan, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi said he had been in the contact with investigating agencies throughout the night and directed them to uncover the full conspiracy behind the attack. He expressed deep sorrow over the tragedy, saying he came to Bhutan with a heavy heart and that the incident had shaken the entire nation. The Prime Minister conveyed his condolences to the victims' families, affirming that the whole country stands with them in this moment of grief. Narendra Modi also highlighted the enduring bond between India and Bhutan, describing his participation in the event as a reflection of India's commitment to the friendship and shared cultural ties between the two nations. A day after the Delhi bombing, a powerful explosion ripped through a judicial complex in Islamabad, Pakistan today, killing at least 12 people and injuring 27 others. According to local media, the suicide bombing occurred around 12:39 p.m. local time. Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi said the bombing attempted to enter the court building on foot but detonated the explosion device outside near a police vehicle after waiting for about 10 to 15 minutes. The minister said it was a car bomb. According to officials, the blast, which was heard several kilometers away, damaged multiple vehicles and caused panic in the areas, which was crowded with hundreds of visitors attending court hearings. No group has claimed so far responsibility for the attack. In commemoration of the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Senapati DC Mamone Dole led the Sadar at 150 Padayatra Unity March from the DC office complex to the I Love Senapati point near the old DC office today. Around 300 people participated in the event organized by Mera Yuva Bharat Senapati in collaboration with District Youth Affairs and Sports Department and National Service Scheme Cell. The march began with a floral tribute and candle lighting ceremony honoring Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's legacy of national unity and public service. Addressing the gathering, DC Mamone Dole urged participants to uphold Patel's ideals of unity, integrity and disciplines, calling for collective efforts towards an inclusive and peaceful Senapati. Deputy Director of Mera Yuva Bharat W. Paulina Monsang announced that the Unity March will continue on November 14th at Maram and that 150 youths from Manipur will be selected for the nationwide Unity March in Delhi. DC Mamone Dole administered the Atma Nirbhar pledge and distributed sports kits to 11th youths and students organizations. Several district officials, local bodies and NSS volunteers took part in the program. Sardar at 150 Unity March was also held in Kangpokpi district today. The event, jointly organized by BJP, Kangpokpi Mandals and Nehru Yuva Kendra, celebrated Sardar Patel's role in uniting India's princely states and strengthening national integration. Students, youths and members of various civil bodies took part in the march, which was attended by BJP State Executive Secretary Paukhamd Haukipt, Kangpokpi Town Committee Chairman Sailam Singh Sit and other dignitaries. Sports materials were distributed to youth clubs across Kangpokpi district on the occasion. President of Anald Lendrul Tangpi ALT BD Ningwar, along with 6 members, called on the Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla at Raj Bhavan in Imphal today. They submitted a memorandum highlighting the major grievances and challenges of Chandal district, focusing on key areas such as education, healthcare, infrastructure, road connectivity and youth welfare. They also underscore the need for timely scholarship disbursement, preservation of local language and culture, and better administrative coordination for effective governance. They sought the governor's attention and intervention to address these issues for the balanced development of Chandal district. A massive meeting on the theme Disparity, Injustice, Irregularities and Negligence was held today at the Peace Ground, the Tuibong, Churachandpur, organized by Centre Working Committee on the IDPs, Imphal Valley. Thousands of camped and non-camped internally displaced persons IDPs from Imphal Valleys and other districts attended, expressing anguish over alleged unequal distributions of relief and financial aid. Speakers including Dr. R. Sangha, Drs. Vumkhonend Haukipt and Dr. John de Palamate criticized the state government and the DC of Churachandpur for alleged partiality in handling relief materials, claiming IDPs in the district have received no assistance. Protesters displayed a placard demanding equality and transparency in aid distribution. The meeting concluded with a rally to the DC office, where a memorandum addressed to the governor was submitted, highlighting the grievances and humiliations and humanitarian concern of IDPs in Churachandpur.
We have a joint meeting and then we go for a rally and submit a memorandum to the governor of Manipur through Deputy Commissioner. Actually, our meeting and our rally was a sort of SOS cry out, save our soul cry out of IDPs, because it has been already 2.5 years and we are physically exhausted, mentally exhausted and financially drained out. We can no longer bear anymore all these traumas mentally, physically and financially. So the government should take up actions.
Old Yaripok Ulama donated clothes and money to the family victims of tragic fire that destroyed several houses in More, Ward number 5, Muslim Basti. The fire victims are currently sheltering at relief camp. Inat Yokhatpa Luptin Yold raised strong concern that a recent wedding ceremony used gold adornment in the wedding garland, stressing that it possessed a threat to unique elements of Meitei culture. Speaking to media person at a press conference held at AIMS Kwakai Health Office, Yold Secretary M. Dhananjoy said that using gold in wedding garland delivering from the diverting from the tradition is a serious matter and those responsible should clarify. He furthermore stated that YOLD has not given any forms of punishment to any individuals or groups regarding any instance till now, and its sole objective is to preserve the unique traditions and cultural practices and safeguard Meitei religion from the outside elements. Speaking at the press conference, YOLD Publicity Secretary W. Luang Leima noted that Thabal Chongba and other festivals has been diluted by outside elements, adding that people, including Thabal Chongba, in domestic affairs has degraded its image.
Miyam amasung iulna changchalakliba asugumba ihowasida sawgatpiba adu ikai khumnuba utpiba oina aikhoigi nat culture asibu ngak senba oina asugumba tawhidaba masang mayamse khatana tawbiganu aduga tawgiba misingnasu isana khangna miyamda soikhre lankhre natragana aikoi sugumba khangongdre uhodre haibana jingbadu thengdokpiraga miyambu hena bhap tahanbiu
aikhoigi miyam chi thong manana aikhoigi culture bu nat pu nga kanda hingada malengi miyamgi marakta tinba ngamna bu honaba sida aikoi amana amabu namthanaraga aidi achawram karakana mana piriba Sanagi Kundo Paringo. Sana Molam Saga Pigi Sumiyam among the Tobiganu, Dugatoriba, Pijan Kanbamatam, the Mayum the Sunday had an other Salaganda over Pumse, Yamna Quigi Kunai, Chana Daba, Miyambu, Sitaba Sinabani, and I Yon Lowy.
Manipur's renowned fashion designer Robert Narem showcased his latest collection titled Vogue Looms at Celebrating India Festival 2025 held at Seoul, South Korea on November 6th and 7th. Presented under his RN studio leveled, the collection seamlessly blended Manipuri traditional hand-loomed artistry with contemporary fashion aesthetics. Models from both Korea and Manipur graced the runway, donning elegant woven ensembles that highlighted the craftsmanship and vibrant spirit of Manipuri artisans. The show was directed by Vikram Rai Medhi and produced by NEIFT with support from the Korea Federation of Textile Industries. Second and final phase of polling of Bihar Assembly election was held in 122 Assembly constituencies spread across about 20 districts today, with 1,302 candidates are in the fray. 67 per voter turned out was recorded till 5 p.m. According to data from the Election Commission of India, the polling was held at 45,399 polling stations in Bihar, 5,326 of them in urban areas and 40,073 in rural areas. The final phase includes assembly constituencies in Magadh, Simanchal, Sababad and Tihut region. Of 122 constituencies, 101 are general, 19 are reserved for the scheduled caste SCs and 2 for scheduled tribe STs. In the last assembly election, the National Democratic Alliance NDA performance was poor in the Magadh and Sabad regions, while it won just 8 out of 48 constituencies. Now, the news from the world of sports. 23 football clubs affiliated to District Football Association DFA Thoubal have accused the association office bearers of violating the norms of All Manipur Football Association (AMPA). Speaking at the press conference held at Manipur Press Club today, presidents of Divine Life Club Hairok Ningthaujamt Roshan said a rift between DFA Thoubal and the 23 clubs has persisted since August 2024 without resolution. He further stated that despite an order from Deputy Registrar of Societies Thoubal on September 3 directing DFA Thoubal to hold its operation, the association went on to form an executive council outside its constitution. Roshan also alleged that the council's plan to organize a district league violates AMFA's conduct ruled and urged the concerned authorities and AMFA to intervene.
The appearance in the district league as a Kudakta Lepio, Amadi Liberiba higher authorities in Hagdi AMFA Amadi Esther Cooperative Society, being Sangaga, athingba leiba sigi mayok ta tawriba DFA ki executive sing ase matam sana warawate biu haina higher authority da koi appeal tawjari sayeda base loisindana makhatana district ki link se adum continue tawna silbi batagadi filet tawba amadi moidu bol thuksariba koi club kulumdo esina paikhalakpa thabak toromda afabata thorba khudimak se DFA thoban yena hujik puriba executive moi mioi krasina punamak daita se lobi gadam.
The second Mr. Kobru Chingsang Championship was held today at the Government Polytechnic Auditorium to hold talk held under the aegis of Indian Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation Manipur Unit. The opening ceremony was graced by Manipur Olympic Association President Sunil Ilangbam, UCM General Secretary Santan Nahakpam, IPAC President KSH Somarendro, UPF IRP Secretary A. Loya, KSA President KH Vidyananda, and others distinguished guests. In the men's classic bodybuilding category, CH Prabeen of Fit Forever bagged the first position, followed by PH Sandeep of Perfect Fitness and KH Kagemba of Alpha Fitness. In men's 170 plus centimeter event, A. Julishant, KH Kagemba and Arbind Huidrom secured the top 3 spots, while in men's physique minus 170 centimeter category, Samshant Mainamd of Evolution Gymed emerged champion. A total of 50 athletes from various gyms across the state participated. Speaking at the event, Sunil Ilangbam emphasized the importance of unity and mutual support among sports associations in achieving collective goals.
Sanjan Bawaga Tomali, Manipuri crisis, Sanabasi, Sanabati, Wakal Lodi, the Japanese, Sandok Chanchin, Amaka, Sanaba, Yaba, Mayam, Loina, Sandok Chanchin, Yabu Nambisi, Sanaba, Gi, Wakal Lodi, Marmaduna, Sanabas, Yobi, Mayam, Wasiku, Wakal Lodi, Kaza, Jen Semba, Katuko Namba, Sika, Siankare, Madu, Tamu Sika, Unamapsi, Yang Mushinaba.
Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. On day 4 of Monitex 2025, Manipur government signed Memorandum of Understanding with 4 international firms to export local handloom and handicraft products worth 4 crore 9 lakh rupees in the first phase. Malicious virus designed as new register PM Kishan Yojana application to hack WhatsApp accounts of several users, including those in Manipur. In fact, PM Kishan app infects phones, sent link automatically to contacts. Unknown miscreant set fire to Tribong SDO office in Churachandpur district. No injuries reported, but several documents related to Kuki internally displaced persons reportedly destroyed. Definite bund called by civil society organization in Kakching since midnight over poor conditions of Kakching, Namkhai, Wabagai, Namkhai stretch along National Highway 137 kills a cripple's normal life in Kakching district headquarters. And powerful explosions near Red Fort metro station claims several lives and injuries, many others. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a high-level security review meeting. Prime Minister Modi's road doors behind the horrific last notice there. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Khanganjaba Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji ki 73 Suba